Hey.
Nice of you to show up.
Some of us have jobs, deadlines. Ring a bell?
I told you I'm working on Greenlee.
Mm-hmm. Last I heard, she still owns 50% of Fusion. She's not at home dreaming of little babies. Did I back the wrong horse?
I said I'd take care of it.
When?
If I push her too hard and too soon, she's never gonna take the bait.
She already has, Junior. Already has.
Oh, Mother, you are back from Paris. So was it just amazing?
It was great, honey. I'm so glad to see you.
Good, good. So?
It was wonderful.
It was?
Oh,
good,
yes.
good,
The
good.
food, the shopping.
Yes.
Oh, and Bianca is absolutely wonderful. And she, see, let's take that with us. She sends her love to you, too. Hello,
and there's Spiky and Miranda.
Miranda, yes, we're going to bring that right to you.
Here you go, here you
Miranda is so good. Beautiful, beautiful as ever.
I'm sure. So I want details and I want pictures. I expect pictures.
I have plenty of pictures.
Great.
And, Kendall, if you think you conned me about Greenlee, you forgot who your mother is. You're still planning to go after her, aren't you?
Mother, you are always so paranoid when you're jet lagged.
Don't change the subject.
Have you seen Ian yet? He's so big now.
Yes, the hospital was the first stop I made when I got off the plane.
Yeah, I'm always just so amazed by his size. It's unbelievable.
I know, it's amazing. But this won't work, Kendall.
Do you want some tea?
I want some truth.
Do you want honey or lemon?
Unsweetened, if I may. A few weeks ago, I got a phone call from Bianca begging me to come to Paris because all of a sudden she missed me.
Well, of course she did. We all do.
Please. Fabulous as we all know I am, the urgency was just a little bit over the top.
Hey, Mother, come on. Yes. I agree with you.
And it just so happened to coincide with exactly that same day when you promised that you were done with Greenlee. No more plots, no more plans to attack her.
Yes, and I meant that.
No, you didn't. I mean, it took a while, but Bianca finally told me that you, how was this so delicately put? You wanted to get me out of your hair.
No, I'm sure that she didn't say that, Mom.
Yeah, she did. Bianca's worried about you too, honey.
Well, you don't have to be. I'm fine.
I wish I could believe that.
Well, then I guess she told you about Spike. How he may not be able to have the cochlear implant.
Well, going after Greenlee is really not going to have any bearing on that.
Mom, this is not just about Spike. Greenlee told me that she wants to have a child and raise our children together. Like we're all supposed to be some big, happy, crazy family.
What?
Yes, I know, exactly. It's like she's living in this fantasy land where she's creating siblings for Spike. Now, if that isn't proof that she's dangerous and delusional, then I don't know what is.
Greenlee's been talking to a fertility expert.
We have her on an emotional cliff, and we put her there. So tell me, Zach, are we gonna give her happily ever after?
No, we're not.
So it was a fake. This whole egg thing was a bunch of BS. Why didn't you tell me before? I could have bluffed her a little better, at least gotten her hopes up. So
You really have no conscience.
I never thought about having one, especially when it comes to giving somebody what they deserve. And that's how this whole thing got started, right?
It's a means to an end. You get your money, my wife gets some peace of mind.
And Greenlee gets a big armload of squat. This was your plan, Slater. As much as I hate to admit it, I am in awe of how you put this whole thing
Junior,
together.
wipe that smile off your face. Greenlee's gonna lose her dreams. Doesn't mean we have to enjoy it.
Why on earth would Greenlee be talking about children?
Yeah, the possibilities are scary, aren't they? Help me. Please, Mom, help me. You are the only one who knows what I'm doing.
Talk to me.
I've been laying down clues and proof that Greenlee is unstable and that she's capable of doing something very dangerous. But the problem is, I'm right. She actually does have some sort of a crazy plan, some sort of an agenda. And I have no idea what it is, but I'm quite sure that it involves me and Spike.
Oh, come on, Zach. You just about lost it there, didn't you?
Don't push me. Please don't. I called you here today because I was going to tell you something, but maybe you don't need to know everything.
What else is there?
Someone's trying to cut you out. Wouldn't that suck? You're doing all this work and you end up with nothing?
Wait. Who's trying to cut me out? Greenlee? She can't do that. She's got nowhere to go for the goods.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Fine. That's right, Slater. Someone's knocking at your door.
I'm just afraid that your plan to stop Greenlee is too dangerous. For you, for the boys. I think you have to give it up.
No, I can't. I won't.
Please, honey, it won't do you any good.
I lied to Greenlee. I reeled her in. I brought her close. But I kept the truth from her. And I know that Greenlee is hiding something from me. I'm sure of it. I mean, all of this talk about babies, having them and raising them. I don't know, maybe she's talking about her own. Maybe she's talking about mine. Somehow, it's always about me.
I know. But your life has become all about Greenlee, too.
That's not true.
You're gonna grind Greenlee up. And you know why shouldn't I be happy about it? I mean, she's been blowing me off.
I told you about that smile. Don't enjoy yourself too much.
Why? Are you? I mean, think about this for a second. When Greenlee realizes she's given up the baby fusion for a fake baby labor, she's gonna fall apart. I mean, clearly nobody's given her the life has moved on memo. Brian's moved on. I mean, I think about this, and it's pathetic. I mean, it's worse. It's stupid. I really don't even know which one cracks me up. Ah!
You just don't know when to stop, do you?
Ah. I'm glad to know where your tripwire is set. Snip, snip. But the great Avenger is getting second thoughts, getting a conscience. What happened, Zach? Where'd you go? You know, Action used to be your middle name. It's getting sad.
Did you ever have a moment of what we grown-ups call responsibility, Junior?
Oh, you mean guilt? Not usually, no.
No, huh?
No.
That's the reason you'll never be on top.
And one of the reasons why I'm here is because I owe Kendall for what I did to her.
What you did to Kendall was almost kill her. You sure you don't bring this up right now?
Hey, look, there was one point where Kendall used to come to me for help. That's before you started fighting for her.
I fight so Kendall doesn't have to.
My life is so much more than Greenlee.
So, no second thoughts.
None.
No wondering what will happen when this is finished?
Greenlee will be gone.
And what about you?
I can raise my boys.
From prison?
Mother, I know what you're trying to do.
I am simply trying to make sure that you understand
Yes,
exactly.
I know all about consequences, okay? I offered to give my body to carry a child for Greenlee. And what does she do with my sacrifice? She throws it in my face and leaves town. So I move on with my life. And she swoops back in and tries to take my child. I give her a second chance. She puts him in the hospital. All right? I am done with Greenlee. I am done worrying about her. I am done caring.
Then that's good. Be done with Greenlee.
Sometimes it feels impossible. Sometimes I wake up and I wonder if things could work out with Greenlee. And then I look at Spike and I call out to him and I remember that he can't hear me. And then I think of every single thing that she's done to my family and everything that my family has lost.
Honey, I just want to be sure that you don't lose anything more. Maybe this is a sign that you're supposed to move on.
Am I risking too much? Maybe. Could this change Greenlee's life forever? Yes. Could this affect everyone that I care about? Definitely. Definitely. So yes, of course, I have second thoughts. But then, I think about Greenlee babbling, talking about kids, talking about creating a brother or a sister for Spike, and I remind myself that she's not going one-on-one with me. She's going after the kids. My kids. Ryan's kids. I have to stop her, Mom. It has to be now, maybe even today.
So there's no changing your mind?
Not a chance.
You fight for your babies the same way I fight for mine. Cane women.
Strong women.
You let me help you.
No, but you said you don't want me to do this.
I can help you. I can find out if Greenlee actually does have a plan.
How are you going to do that?
Don't you worry. Because if Greenlee has any intention of hurting you in any way, I'll put an end to it.
Mikey. It's awful what I'm gonna do to Greenlee. I loved her so much. Just like you'll love your baby brother Ian. Like family.
Oh, boy.
Do I even want to ask?
Aidan Devane just hacked into my computer.
Don't you worry, my Spiky. I'm not gonna leave you for a second. You remember? You remember this is between you and me, okay? Don't tell your daddy Ryan. Don't tell daddy Zach. Don't do that. Wouldn't be good. I don't want Zach involved when all of this goes down. In case something goes wrong.
How does Aidan fall into the picture?
I made it just hard enough for him to get the information. Now that he has it, it'll look legit. But he has no address.
And for that, Greenlee comes back to me.
You know, one day, you'll realize you're different from other kids. What being deaf is. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. And that might hurt you, honey. It might hurt you. Yes, it might. But, you know what? I'm going to make sure that Greenlee gets punished for what she did to you. She was never punished, but she's going to be. She is going to be. I can promise you that.
Get fusion from Greenlee and you get the rest of your money.
Okay, my love. After today, Greenlee's debt to you will be paid. And she will never, ever hurt you or anyone else ever again.
You ready? Don't screw it up.
My sweet boy. Your mama owes you so much. Greenlee would only buy you the most expensive clothes. Don't worry, honey, you won't have to wear any of them. That's right. You know why? Because Greenlee won't go anywhere near you. That's right. Because she is going to get exactly what she deserves.